Gentlemen, I hear you. I read your comments. I know some of you guys are facing obstacles as you're looking to improve yourself, looking to up your style. You're facing barriers, from maybe a community that's not supportive or maybe a community that just doesn't care. You look around, no one else is dressing sharp. So how do you improve your style when no one around you has any? That's the subject of this video. Tip number one, remember what you stand for and use your image to project a controlled message. Guys, this is a big point, and it's something you've got to have a bit of courage to be able to do. But think about what you want to get out of life. Think about where you want to be in 10, 20 years. Think about the long game. And so imagine this successful person that you will become. How does he dress? How does he look? How does he behave? Well, here's the thing, is you start practicing to become that man today, because it takes years to find your style, to develop, figure out what you like. It's about also letting other people understand the message that you're putting out there. If you're a lawyer in a construction firm, do I expect you to dress like a construction worker? No. Don't betray my expectation by dressing like someone that you're not. If you are a consultant, if you are a master plumber, if you are a journeyman electrician, whatever it may be, there is a type of uniform. And I'm not saying you got to wear a suit. Look, this video, I dressed it down a bit. At the same time, I think I'm pretty stylish here. I'm sending the message I want to, and that is key, gentlemen. Think about what you want to send, how you want to project a certain image, and then do it. Tip number two, pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the little things. The little things aren't so little. When you dot all your I's, when you cross all your T's, when you show that you go back and you check on everything, what you're showing is a commitment to excellence. And believe me, this is expressed in your clothing. You can dress to the bare minimum. Your company may have a dress code. If you're going to go to even do a movie, yes, you can't show up naked. You could wear pajamas. But how about you go a little bit above and beyond? I'm not talking about wearing a black tie or a tuxedo or something like this. I'm actually just simply talking about wearing clothing that fits you. This one thing right here, if you actually make sure everything fits you, that it's tailored to adjust, that your shirts are darted, that your trousers are adjusted and hemmed properly, this right here is going to separate you from a lot of people. So many people wear clothing that just doesn't fit them. Let's look at the simple tucking in of the shirt. How many guys do you see out there with that whole muffin top, billowing top? Everything's coming out because they're wearing a shirt that's too large and it's coming out. They don't even know how to properly tuck in their shirt. So this is a great segue to my paid sponsor, KK&J. Gentlemen, I've talked about this company before. They are one of my secret weapons for keeping my shirt tucked in all day. Let me show you exactly how shirt tail garters work. So check out this image. See how the bottom of a shirt is connected to the top of the shirt tail garter at 2 points. Then the bottom part right there connected to the top of your socks. What this does is it brings in a bit of tension, and this keeps your shirt tucked in all day. I first learned about shirt tail garters when I was in the United States Marine Corps, and this was something, it was a necessary tool. If you are having a change of command, you're going to be out there marching around for hours and you've got to look good in front of a group of people. If you're a police officer, if you are someone that wears a uniform on a daily basis and you're active and you need to keep that shirt tucked in, this is going to work for you. And for anyone that simply works in an office that doesn't want to deal with the muffin top, this is the go-to tool. Now, KK&J, why I love them, the quality build. So this pair right here, I've actually had for about a year. I have another pair, which I've showed in other videos, I've had for 4 years. And so, this stuff lasts up. And what I love, this leather connector right here, the stitching is solid, the elastic is great, and the connectors, I never have an issue with them coming off. So I know some, people have talked about like cheaper brands out there having issues. I have never had an issue with KK&J. They've also got another style. It's the summer. You still want to keep the shirt tucked in, but you've got no-show socks or something like that. They've actually got one that actually will go around your thigh and still connect to the shirt and keep it tucked in, which I thought was pretty darn cool. Or if you don't want to connect it to the socks, but I like how it connects to the socks because it actually keeps my socks up all day. Gentlemen, I'm going to link to KK&J down in the description of this video. Make sure to use that link to get the best deal possible. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite style? What's your favorite color? Which pair would you love to get? Because if I've got some extras, you guys know I love to send things your way. Tip number 3 to have style when no one around you does is to understand it's okay to be different. It takes a bit of strength. It takes a bit of courage to stand out from the crowd. But isn't that what you want to do? You want to be memorable. Be true to yourself. Think about what you stand for and dress in a manner that sends that symbolism. If you're a fun, creative guy, then start to have fun with the way you dress. If you want to wear a bow tie, if you want to wear shoes that maybe grab a bit more attention, if you want to wear those glasses that, are a little bit fun, try it, experiment, practice, and you'll find that it just takes, honestly, most people are concerned with themselves. They'll look at you and they'll maybe say, wow, that guy's, he likes those bright glasses, but they're gonna move on to something else because they're gonna worry about themselves. And you will find that you will become known as that guy that has class, the guy that has style, the guy that other men start to seek out. When they've got to get dress sharp for an interview, they're like, oh, I need to go talk with Mike because he knows how to put outfits together. He's my go-to stylist. And that's not a bad thing, to be useful to people, especially when they realize, wow, this is something, it's a necessary skill. Tip number 4, focus in on understated elegance, AKA the perfect combination of function and style. Now, I'm not talking about going after fashion for fashion's sake or the way it looks. Instead, focus in on quality build. Focus in on items that get better with time. Example, a briefcase, a leather briefcase that, yes, it may cost 2 to 3 times more than one made from a nylon material, and you'll have to save up for it. Maybe it took you a year to save up the money for that leather briefcase, the one you really wanted. But every time you use this leather briefcase, you travel quite a bit, you get compliments, you feel great, you just love the way it looks. 5 years, 10 years after you purchase it, guess what? It looks better. It actually starts to wear in. You polish it, you condition it, you take care of that briefcase. And it's just something that literally 20 years later, you're still using and getting by far your money's worth out of it. A good pair of shoes. Now, I'm not talking about shoes that are glued together. I'm talking about shoes that are either Blake stitched, Goodyear welted together. Basically, these are shoes that are going to cost you a few $100s, which for many guys is hard to stomach. But once you get a pair of shoes like that is just beautiful, that can be resold, that the uppers, once they're polished, start to look better 2 years, 4 years, 6 years in, and they get better over time. Again, look for understated elegance, look for quality, and it's that perfect combination of function and style, which is going to allow you to look great. Tip number 5, to have style when no one around you does, is to just practice dressing in the manner that you want to, and people will get used to it. Because I know this is going to hurt your ego, but most people don't care about you. They're focused in on themselves and their own problems. So they may initially express a little bit of surprise of this new style, this new image. They may have an opinion, but guess what? Within a few days, within definitely a few weeks, they're going to accept however you want to present yourself. So if you want to come off as more creative, you want to come off as more professional, whatever it may be, go ahead and do it and just let people get used to it, because they will. When you control the image, when you send the message you want to send, more opportunity is going to come your way. You are going to reap the benefits of controlling your style and of using it to your advantage. Guys, it is your turn now. I want to hear from you down in the comments. What did you think of this video? Did you find this useful? For those of you that are facing the problems and the barriers of improving your style without a supportive community, I'm going to link to my Facebook group down in the description. That Facebook community is great at supporting people, helping people. You can post pictures of your image or maybe an outfit that you're putting together and you want to try, and you will get great feedback. And guys, go check out KK&J, the paid sponsor of this video. And more importantly, they've got an incredibly useful product. I've talked about it before. I use this product, and like I said, I've got some extras. I would love to send them your way. Just go check out their website. Be very specific. Tell me the exact color, the exact style, everything that you can in the comments. And hey, we'll choose a few winners. And most importantly, guys, I want you to take action. Don't let these barriers stop you from becoming the man you know yourself to be. That's it, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.